We are not some casual and meaningless product of evolution. Each of us is the result of a thought of God. Truth is not determined by a majority vote. Truth draws strength from itself and not from the number of votes in its favor. To have Christian hope means to know about evil and yet to go to meet the future with confidence. Purity of heart is what enables us to see. Let unifying love be your measure, abiding love your challenge, self-giving love your mission. Dear friends, may no adversity paralyze you. Be afraid neither of the world, nor of the future, nor of your weakness. Mercy is what moves us toward God, while justice makes us tremble in His sight. God is the source of life. To set God aside is to separate ourselves from that source and, inevitably, to deprive ourselves of fulfillment and joy. If you follow the will of God, you know that in spite of all the terrible things that happen to you, you will never lose a final refuge. The foundation of the world is love, so even when no human being can or will help you, you may go on, trusting in the one that loves you. If we let Christ into our lives, we lose nothing, absolutely nothing of what makes life free, beautiful and great. Do not be afraid of Christ. He takes nothing away, and He gives you everything. When we give ourselves to Him, we receive 100-fold in return. The ways of the Lord are not easy, but we were not created for an easy life but for great things, for goodness. It is true, God disturbs our comfortable day-to-day existence. Jesus' kingship goes hand in hand with His passion. Yes, open wide the doors to Christ, and you will find true life. The Lord has allowed you to live in this moment of history so that, by your faith, His name will continue to resound throughout the world. God is not distant, He is Emmanuel, God with us. He is no stranger, He has a face, the face of Jesus. To be truly alive is to be transformed from within, open to the energy of God's love. Do not be satisfied with anything less than truth and love, do not be content with anything less than Christ. Freedom of conscience is the core of all freedom. Men and women were created for something great, for infinity. Nothing else will ever be enough. The loss of joy does not make the world better, and, conversely, refusing joy for the sake of suffering does not help those who suffer. One who has hope lives differently. It is important to be in the we of the Church, in the we of the life of the liturgy. The Church is not a political power, it's not a party, but it's a moral power. Each of us is the result of a thought of God. Each of us is willed. Each of us is loved. Each of us is necessary. God of peace, bring your peace to our violent world, peace in the hearts of all men and women and peace among the nations of the earth. God's love for His people is so great that it turns God against Himself, His love against His justice. God loves us. This is the great truth of our life, it is what makes everything else meaningful. Subscribe for more video.